Well, live. Let's begin our stream, guys. I'm currently 1597 rated and trying to reach 1650 today. And we start with the Scandinavian defense. It's one of those openings that I like to play. Okay, so he's planning a disco on my queen. In case he goes here, I just move in with the queen here. He takes, I take and open up this file for the rook to attack. Now this is a developing move, simply developing the bishop here. Okay, now castling is good. Now we want to start an attack here and continue with this. Okay, now the thing with this is he cannot take because his rook will hang. In case he moves his knight somewhere, we just take. Let's take. I don't really want to exchange queens in the beginning because I think I'm an attacking player and giving up the queen will simply be throwing away the advantage or okay, so let him take. Takes is met by takes and I open up this rook. Give me a second, guys. I'll be giving my opponent a link of the game that we are playing. It's been a while since I streamed and I want my opponents. Just a second. Okay, so I've sent him a link. Now my plan is to just come here and attack this pawn. Also, I am stopping him from castling here. Let's just attack this. Now castling is a move that can be played, or he can even just try and exchange queens, but I don't think he will because oh, so this is actually, let's say I go here, he takes, cannot take. Okay, this looks good. Now the thing that I'm threatening is to bring my rook here. Okay, and I think I've actually won some material because he cannot move his queen somewhere because his knight will fall, and we are planning to get our rook here and pin the queen. So it's kind of a bad situation for him, bad position for him to be in, but I don't think I can calculate this as of now. He can also take this and but I think that will be mate. This is GG for him, I think. Good game. Okay, so he wants to give up some material. Let's just exchange. Okay, so we are up a rook, entire rook now. In case I play this, so my plan here will be to just exchange pieces now. Or I can just play my rook here and open up this file. This also looks good. Okay. So he'll take on here. Let him have a pawn. So what else is he threatening? Let's threaten to take. He'll, I think, yep, it's okay with me. Okay, we're still up material, and now I think I would like to have this file for myself. Like, I'm still trying and holding on to this pawn because I think it's an important pawn. Now we want to get here and win this. Okay, so we block his rook from coming in. You still can't come in though. Okay, so now the plan is to chop this, and I think we queen. Yep, that looks okay. Yeah, and I then block this. So this is eventually a victory. So we reached 1600 guys, and a good start for the stream. 50 points I think is roughly close to winning 8 games. I think winning 8 games would do it for me. Okay, now we just annoy him a bit. He still has this. Might want to be clear of all the stalemate ideas. This is good game. Let's continue with another. Let's open up. We play the Queen's Gambit at first because this is the opening I've been playing since long and I feel comfortable in it, and most importantly I think it's an easy opening to play with white. There are plenty of options. We can develop the pieces easily. We are playing Rubzo from Netherlands, and like I said, all the moves are naturally flowing. For black to consider, there are plenty of, yeah. So now my plan here is to just lock the queen side and drop back with the bishop, because this diagonal has been developed. Like in case he plays this pawn, I don't mind him taking. Yep. So basically his rook has opened up, and we now just want to develop our bishop here, bring back our bishop here, and let's see from there how it goes. So now I think yep, let's develop this. Okay, so this is a stupid move. He has actually created some weaknesses for him now. Now let's just castle and play for the queen side. Or we could have also played this. Yep. I think in case he plays this pawn, we will like to drop back with an. Okay. This, and then this is also fine. And now getting my rook here is, I think, the plan that I'm looking for. Oof! I've actually forked myself. I don't. Okay, this was bad. This was bad. This was bad. Now the only option for me is to have a strong knight, and I think I have a strong knight with me, but still I don't think we have the compensation for that. I don't have pieces for it. Okay, so now we are attacking this as well as this. Let him take. Okay, so now I think this move is crucial now. Let's say I check. He moves here. I check again. And I think I get out with a draw. And I can also play for a win, I think. Yeah, I think I can play for a win. Like, he cannot give me a check here because my queen is guarding it. And now, in case I play this, yep, he cannot take, his queen will hang. He can play this and then win this pawn, but then so can I. Yep, this was in the air. This was in the air. Like, he will have to take this pawn, otherwise I just queen. Yep. It's actually a very complicated endgame. I don't think the position is very. Oof. Oof. So he. What? So he wants to get out with a draw, I think, because I don't see how he wins it from here. Okay, let's try and not go for a draw. Let's show some bold moves here now because I don't think there's a draw here. I want to play for as long as I can. The thing is, I have got my. Ooh, nice move. In case he takes. He's running out of checks, although. I think he will run out of checks now. Yep. Yep, he's running out of checks. And I don't think he has a check now. I want him to subscribe in case I win, right? Yep, and finally a victory. So we are 2-on-2, guys. We are playing well, I think. We're just 40 points away from reaching that 1650 mark again. Okay, so we are playing someone from Brazil, GM Capivara, and again, we won't change what's winning for us, and we will continue with the Queen's Gambit. And in case he develops fast, I actually have a tendency to start an attack on the king side, but in this particular game, I think I will play it safe. He has shown his cards. Now, I want to exchange this dark squared bishop early on. Let's just close this position. Okay. I've actually blundered this. Now he can take. This is resignation. Should have seen this. It was a awful move for me to make. And we are back to where we began. I think it'll be a long stream tonight because I'm actually not very fresh in terms of let's continue. We are playing Demon, our fellow man from India. So he's playing the King's Indian Defense. We will continue with what's working for us and continue with the Queen's Gambit. Now here I am very tempted to start an attack. Let's see where it takes us. I'm not sure I have an attack here, but let's just first develop our pieces and then start with an attack. Moving our knight here and then starting with the pawn storm is what I'm planning on. Okay. Takes is met by takes. Oof. So he will have to move back now. And let's see, what move do we have? Can I get my knight here? He will move it forward. I can get my knight here. Okay, so I think I have an attack here. Let's say he moves his pawn forward. I just move in with the knight. And because by moving this pawn, I think he has weakened his king side a bit. And his pieces are not yet developed. So are mine, but I think comparative to him, I think I'm doing okay. He's taking his time though. Also, I can move in with the queen now. Okay, so he plays that. Uh, we will allow him to move this forward. Okay, so this basically gives us a pawn. Okay, so this is falling. This can be played, but then this is take. It's fine. Okay, so what do we do? Can we go here and then here? Yep, that looks fine. Okay. It doesn't make any sense. Let's get in with the queen first. This I just take. It's getting tense though. I'm not sure of an attack. I have started an attack, but I'm not sure where the attack is. Okay, so let's develop with the tempo. And we could have played this as well. Oh no, his queen was actually guarding it. So let's say he. Okay. In case we take. Do we have an attack? Is the question. I'm not bothered about this pawn really. Let's say I play this. He takes. I take. And there's no point. This is a move. Let's harass his queen for a bit. Okay. I'm not sure where the bishop goes now. Let's go for a draw because I'm not very happy with my position. I'm happy with it. So in case he repeats again, we get a draw. Okay, so he doesn't. We basically continue with the same. Okay, so let's say I take. Now this is being threatened. Okay, so he's allowing us to get our knight into the game. okay. I see something here now. Let's say I move here. He takes. I take. Is there an attack? Let's say I get back. Ramna is saying hi. Hey Ramna. Okay. Let's say I take, he takes. No point. Come on, come on. Dropping it would just simply hang everything. So I cannot move the knight, that's for sure. Can I play this? He takes. I get nothing out of it. This he takes. Ramna says, any tips? I'm on 1600 elo. I struggle in the middle game because I don't know how to attack and blunder a lot. Ramna, with a 1600 player, I think it's very important to first of all know the basics and not worry about attacks. Till 1200, I think it's basically about who blunders first. So if you're a 1600 player, just make sure you play good moves and do not make blunders. And this will massively help you improve the game because I have felt like I also started when I was 1800, when I was 800, sorry. And the main thing with the beginners is that we try and do everything with us, with everything with the game. So just concentrate on making good moves and everything will flow. That's what I think. Rest, I think practice helps a lot. This is my actually second ID. I played earlier also. I like started during COVID and I played around 10,000 games and then uh, like I'm continuing with the second ID. Okay, so it's important for us to just make a move now because I don't think I have anything. Like check, we just. This is also a move. We just move away. Okay, so he's also planning to pawn the queen. By good moves, I mean the moves that automatically flow, like suppose this is the position that you have in your games. Here, I think it's just important to not make bad moves because let's say I take this pawn, he will activate his knight after it because his knight is actually cannot jump anywhere into the game. By taking this pawn, his knight will get activated and he's threatening to win my bishop. So it's very important for me to not take this uh, piece. Here I can do is let him take here, so I can just deflect the queen. Now his queen cannot get into the game because had I taken this, he would have just jumped in with his knight. Now I okay. This is also a move. Okay, this looks terrifying for him. Okay, so he has this. How do I get my queen into the game now? That's the point. Let's say I take, or even this, he just takes. Let's say I take. That doesn't achieve anything. Our queen's hanging, so not sure what to do there. So we're basically defending this. Or we can also go for a draw. Okay, so GG's, bad move, and eventually we win. Do subscribe. So let's continue. We're playing Jib. What is that name? I'm not even trying to pronounce it now. Let's continue with the Scandinavian defense. We are 16-10, close to 16-10, and I think we'll require about 5 more games to reach 1650, and should do it today. Should do it by today. Can play this, we just castle. Or in case he takes, we just take, and our bishop is defended in case he wants to check. Okay, let's begin. Also, bishop developing here is also fine. Now the point is that he can take, but then we just move up with the pawn and give him some threats and some thinking to do. Oh, that is okay. So he doesn't really want to. In case he moves this forward, we just move in. Okay, I made a pre-move. I don't want to move that. How do I cancel the pre-move now? Okay. Oh God. I should have done that earlier. Pre-moving in such a position is horrible, especially if you're playing rapid. Like in a rapid game, I know there's not much time to think, but still, I think it's enough time to calculate things. And I don't think there's necessary for me to pre-move. And by it, okay, so he cannot take. Now if we take, he takes with the bishop. Or should we play this? This is also fine, I think. We're basically winning this pawn. And I don't think he has options for him to save this because Let's say I take, he takes. Ooh, so he decides to. No, he has to take this, otherwise I'd just take and take check. This is not an option anymore. Can play this, but then I just take, takes, check. Uh, this can. This is actually very shocking. Okay, so he can play this, and then this will be mate. But I can save it. Takes, takes. Okay, so still the game is in balance. I'm actually ahead 2 pawns, but this pawn can fall anytime, and this is always a threat. And now the threat is this as well. Actually blundered the queen. Fuck. I don't. I hope he doesn't see this. I hope he doesn't see this because I've blundered the queen. Oh god, what an awful move to play on stream. I've actually blundered. I hope he is not. I hope he's not following my stream, man. This is so embarrassing for me to play. How could I have played that? I hope he doesn't see this. He actually saw that. Oh, this was awful. This was awful. Oh god, this was awful. So we are actually back to where we begin. There's no point. I've got to concentrate more because that was an awful game for me to play. That was unbecoming of a 1650 player. And if I keep on playing like this, maybe I'll reach the never. That was awful. Now let's just castle, and I'm not even sure what am I playing. I mean, that was completely a bad game for me to play. Now queen moves here. Okay. Let's just begin with the pawn storm. Okay. So what options do we have? Let's say I do this, or should I? I don't see I have many options there. Let's say I develop this bishop, he takes, I take. Yeah, I think it sounds okay. Because this is actually a powerful bishop now. Let's just take. Now taking this, let's just advance the queen side. Okay, so this is a juicy square for the knight now. How do we get in? For my knight to be there, it needs to be on either of these squares, and that are not yet free. Okay, so he's jumping in. Okay, I don't mind him giving up. I don't mind giving up my bishop. Okay, so he's also threatening this. He has got something. He's cooking something. Takes. What do we play? He has not yet castled. Let's ask his knight to first get lost. Because it's actually very threatening. And this move can be very deadly. In case I play this, plenty of me to think now. Let's say I play this, he takes, or because the threat here is primarily he will move away his knight, and then his bishop can take this because this pawn is actually pinned, and but I think I need my knight because he's has started an attack. I have some advancement on the queen side, but I don't think it really matters right now. Let's get back first. Let's get back before we move ahead, guys. Like a lion pounces on its meat. Let's first head back and then try and do something. Okay, so now this is what I meant. Now he cannot take because I can simply take because the pawn is not anymore pinned. And now my threat is, I don't really know if it's a threat, but I want my knight to get in. Okay, thank you very much. This takes, knight moves. So it's time for him to head back. This cannot, this is a move. Okay. So this is what he's planning. Let's advance. He has to move back now. Okay, so the threat here is this. Let's just first do this. Let's first deal with that threat, and now I think I need to get in somehow. This pawn is looking very nice. Had I had knight here, it would have been amazing, but this bishop's actually not doing anything. So I want to trade these pawns for this bishop. It's fine by me because this actually is not doing anything. His position is also quite like not pleasant because I don't think he has many moves that he can consider. I want to get in with a king. Let's say I move my queen here, and then I don't really see moves. Vincent Newande from Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe was actually quite a good cricket playing nation. Defeated India, I think, back in 2000. Okay, so now let's go here and then this is actually a weakness now for him. He cannot move this ahead, and this is completely blocked. This this is actually a good move. I don't see any defense for that now. In case he plays this, I cannot take. Oh, so he doesn't see that. He can offer me an exchange, but I will not accept. Okay, so he still doesn't see that pawn was weak. I want to not push this pawn because I want my queen to somehow be there. Also, I can play this and then double up here. Let's get the other rook into the game now. Because from what I feel, this is the position that I'm interested in. Yep. He can get a defense here, but I don't think. Let's say I take. He takes. I take. And that's not a good move. So he's planning to move this. His queen is guarding this. Let's move in with the king. Like in case his queen moves somewhere, I am very tempted to win this. But okay, so he's planning to move his queen somewhere now. What do I play? Let's just play some waiting moves. This is one of those positions that Magnus would very easily convert. Like it's a dead draw according to me, and I think even to the engine, but Magnus will somehow find a way. Like he'll develop his king, I feel, to a good position and then push, and eventually crack the opponent. But I don't think I have that capacity as of right now. Magnus is almost, I think, 1200 points ahead of me, so not really. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's get another attacker. He can defend it now. Okay, so now the thing is I can take this. He cannot take. His rook will hang, and finally we have something going on for us. So Vincent Newande has made a mistake, and I think that's a crucial mistake because I have won a pawn, and a pawn ahead in this endgame is, I think, should be winning for me. If not winning, I think it's at least +1. Okay, so let's check. Cannot take still because rook is hanging. Okay, so can we offer him an exchange here? I don't really see his point moving pieces here because this is actually locked up. He cannot start an attack, and an attack here would be too slow. And now my strategy is to just move up these pawns and queen. Like even playing this is I think winning because he cannot take, his rook will hang, and in case he plays this forward, I take, and we get a pawn chain on the c file. What exactly is this? Okay, so he's planning to give me a check here. I move forward. I don't think how he... I might have made a blunder though. Like I have not calculated it much in depth. Let's say he gives me a check. I move up. He gives me a check again. I block with the... Yeah, with the rook now. And he gives me a check here. I think I still have pawns to get behind for the king, and he cannot continue with his checks. But let's see. He's low on time though. Time is also one thing that I am ahead in. I am almost 3 minutes ahead of him, and I think that would make a difference eventually in the end game. So let's suppose he gives me a check. I move up, gives me a check again. I move here, gives me a check, and then wins his rook. So it's actually, I can get a repetition out of... Oof, this was not a good move. He moves his... Okay, so let's say I play this. He wins this, takes. Yeah, I've actually made a mistake, I feel. And he's also threatening to win my rook. So let's first deal with that threat. Oh no! I again blundered. This is winning. Okay, no, I can't save it. I almost thought I blundered it. Oh god. This is too tense for me. Okay. So now, let's say I take. This is actually very stressing now. Okay, so this is what he's threatening. Yep. This is kind of a drawish game. Okay. Had he moved another piece, I think it would be a draw. Because here I think he could have played this, and I have no way of stopping him winning this pawn. So I think it's because of the time pressure that he made that blunder, but still. Okay, so he's planning to come here. Let's just first defend. Now I think everything is sorted. Cannot take. So he will begin with the checking business. Let's get our king somewhere here. Okay, so he wins on. I win on time. He loses on time. And let's analyze this game. This was actually a quite a good game for me. In terms of accuracy, I think I did well. It should be close to 75. Yeah, 74.8. So that was a good guess. I think towards the end I made some blunders. I could have won it much earlier. Yeah, this is where the things started turning. Okay, so according to the engine, I should have exchanged pieces there. And this is the moment he blundered. This is 3.5 plus 3.5, and I played the right moves from here. Okay, so this was eventually got down on time. So let's begin with the. In case I win this game, I will continue. In case I lose, I will just give it. I will just end the stream here, I think. Let's develop. He's playing very fast. Aeroconoroy. This game has gone into a end game very fast, and he's playing very baby moves according to me. Threat is to take. My plan is to exchange this bishop because this is actually very strong, and it's actually a very intense game, guys. Okay, so let's say I play this. Can I play this though? Let's say I play this. He takes. I don't. Yeah, I don't think he can take. He will have to move back now. Let's begin with the attack. This looks deadly. Let's just defend this first. Yeah, I'm not very bothered about it. Okay, so this is falling. Let it fall. Takes. Yep. You could have won that pawn though. Okay. This is very unlike of a chess game. I've never seen these moves being played earlier. And this is checkmate. He can just win this. Yep, this is checkmate. This was an awful game. I can, like, he will calculate this eventually. He doesn't, to my good luck. Okay, so what moves can I play now? Let's just get out of this mess first. Yeah. I think I've got myself into a big mess and I don't really know how to get out of it now. Like, this is embarrassing now. This is embarrassing. Okay, should I now take this? Yeah, he's actually... Yep. Oh god, this was embarrassing. Let's analyze this. He completely destroyed, annihilated. 84.7 is his accuracy. And I went wrong everywhere. Okay, exchanging pieces. So this is where I think I made the blunders, and I know I wasn't making some good moves. This was... I don't even want to see this game. This was very embarrassing, man. Let's continue. Okay, we're playing Aljun from Indonesia. Let's play the Scandinavian defense. Okay, let's continue. This is the Scandinavian defense declined variation, and I'm just making things up. Okay, so he wants to play... She wants to play bold. Let's just develop this, and then this is deadly. Can I go this? I want to go, let's say takes and then check. Yeah, he can play this. Yeah, I'm actually tempting him to play this, and I don't think that's a very good move. In case she plays this, I will just bring my Roken to defend this knight. Yep, that was very important. Yep, now just developing is okay, I think. Even this traps my bishop. What she doesn't see is this. Yep, I think I should play this now. In case he moves back, I just give him a check and pick up this bishop. Now my threat is to, let's say, okay. And just castling is fine. So I'm winning a pawn there, and nothing much after that. And this is my next move. Winning a simple loose pawn. Okay, so he doesn't want to defend pawns. She's actually playing some good moves, but they're very basic moves. I mean, you can easily deduct from what she's trying to do, from the moves that what she's trying to do. Okay, so she wants to give up the queen. It's fine by me. Thank you very much. And we reach 16-10 again. DJ Trom is whom we are playing now. So he goes for the English opening and accelerated London, it's called. Now my idea is to simply exchange the bishop, because this bishop is actually quite powerful here. Yep, thank you very much. And GG's. Okay, so now let's develop this and continue. This hair is fine. What is he trying to do? Okay, he's actually wanting to play this. Let him do that. And then this is also deadly. He's actually winning a piece if he plays accurately now. Now just castling is what we like to do because we are in a bad position there. In case he takes, I don't really see a move, but we will do something. Okay, let's play this. What's happening? What's happening? Is my system hanged? We're playing someone from Switzerland, DJ Trom. Okay, so he wants to give up a piece, but why? This was actually very surprising. That was actually very surprising. He was playing so good moves, and suddenly it's how do I put bad moves? Let's say I play this. Let's first play this and then try an exchange. So it's actually a equal material on the board. Okay. So what do we do now? Get out of the pin first and then see from where it goes. Now I think this is fine. He's actually got a passed pawn, of which I'm very scared right now. Okay, so let's first give him a check. He will have to... Okay. Let's do this and then another check. Yeah. In case he plays this, we just move forward. He cannot take, he will have to move his knight somewhere. Okay, thank you very much. This is GG's. Well played, my man, DJ Trom. Let's continue with another game. We are 1620 now, so might be today that we reach 1650. We're playing Baby Goat 92. Guessing from the numerics towards the end, I think he's 32 years of age. And okay, so it stops our bishop from coming here. Let's just first develop this bishop and then open up our light square bishop. Here I feel let's just exchange. He wants us to exchange pieces. Fine by me. Expansion towards the queen side. Okay, now developing our light squared bishop. Hello Raech Chess, how are you? Okay, so should we play this and stop his knight from jumping, or should we castle? I think we should just castle and play some solid game. I don't really want to start an attack and lose it from there. My initial instinct is to just start an attack and just go all Michael Tal on him, but I will hold my horses there. Yeah, Rema, I'm trying to. I think I've streamed for about 1.5 hours, and my mind has actually slowed down a bit. But I want to reach 1650 on this stream. As promised, I will do that even if it takes 2 or 3 more hours. I am happy to do it for the subscribers. Okay, so here I want to continue with the queenside expansion. Comparing both the bishops, I feel his bishop is actually trapped and my bishop is doing fine. I can drop him back and then start some mating ideas, like jumping in with the knight. He will take, I take, he will have to move his knight somewhere, and then I can not deliver a checkmate exactly, but get in with the queen. Okay. So he's planning to jump in here. Let's go in. Raech Chess says I was 116.54 rated until I lost 3 games now and I dropped to 16.32. Yeah, happens with me all the time. I mean, it's very important to like let go if you're winning, if you're losing games like in a streak. It once happened with me that I lost 10 or 11 games in a row, and uh, mostly I'm like I want to win a game and then go for sleep, and it sometimes continues till up to 2 in the night. I continue on keep playing games till I win one game, even if I like lose 10 games in a row. It happens with me all the time. Okay, so the position's locked in. I want to get my knight here now. This. Okay, and he's just doing the opposite. He wants to open up. In case he takes, we just take. Like in case I take this, he will just take with this. Oh, okay. This is actually a crucial point in the game. Like I can, let's say I want to reroute my knight somewhere. I don't really think it belongs there. It's not doing much. What I can do is, in case he plays this, in case he takes, I just take and then I take in with the knight. Yes, that's the thing I think I should be doing. Okay, so he wants to give me a silly pin here. I don't really mind. Okay, so let's tempt him to play this. Remacha says I became so emotional that day. It felt like I wanted to cry, but I was more of sad than crying. So I played another that makes me happy a bit. 367th subscriber. Thank you for subscribing, Rima. And to be frank, I once, not once, but I have broken phones 3 times while playing chess. I started playing chess back in COVID era in 2020 December something, and initially I was so emotional about it that whenever I lost a game and whenever I lost the game badly, I just used to, uh, I mean, like throw my phone on the ground, and I have broken phones I think 3 or 4 times in a row. My friends keep on saying that you should buy an Apple iPhone, but I'm like, I don't want to buy an expensive phone and then break it by playing chess. So that's my story. Okay, so he has activated his bishop now. Let's just play fast. We are. I can play this and hop in with the knight, or should I? I think I should move my rook here and then attack this pawn. Let's say I move back. Yep, moving here is the logical way to go. Okay, so he's planning a simple checkmate. I don't really want to advance this pawn. This will just weaken this square. What options do I have? I don't think there's another option for me. Let's just advance this now. Takes, takes. Also, this is weakened up now. Yep. This pawn's weakened up. Let's say he moves back. I will have to play my rook here to save this pawn because this is quite weak now. I'm actually also not. I don't really think I have some plans in this game. I'm just playing moves and trying or believing that it will help me win. So I think I should have a plan. Okay, so he is planning to double up here, and I think I should do the same. This can be played. Okay, so he's threatening on winning this because this pawn is pinned. I would take. Let's just take. And now if I play this, takes, takes, doesn't make a sense. This is actually an equal endgame. There's not much to be played. Need to get in somehow though. Okay, what do I play? Let's just continue. So he still thinks he can win. Not really. This, I move here and everything is fine. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Also, yep, I think I should move in. No worries. Now moving in makes sense. Okay, so he's planning to sacrifice, I feel. Okay, so this pawn is actually guarded. Why I was worried about it, I don't know. This can be played. Yep. I think I should go for a draw now. Let's agree to a draw because I don't think we played. Okay, so he declined a draw. Fine. Still is a draw. Let's go for another game. Let's play the Scandinavian again. Okay, so this is the typical line of the Scandinavian. It gives me a disco, I take, or he chooses to do it this way. I still move my queen here, takes, takes. I open up this rook for an attack here. My favorite fucking thing to do. Not very typical. Or he can go back. Either is fine. Yep, decides to take on the knight. And what should I do? Like, I still want to stay on this diagonal though. Let's say I do this. He moves in queen, takes, takes, takes. Yep, this looks good. Takes, takes. So we basically disturb his castling and win a pawn. Looking good for us. Although he has a bishop pair advantage, and okay, not in the mood to exchange queens as of now. But where should I move in with the queen? Like in case I move here and then castle. I think this is fine. Now I want to develop my bishop here and then just castle. Or also I can develop my bishop here, and but castling is something that I need to do urgently. He can also move in with the queen. Or I think this is a good option. Like bringing my rook here to control this file is important. And this will prevent him from playing his bishop here. Like he still can play it, but like he would not like to pin his bishop in front of the queen. Okay, so he wants to win a pawn. Let him. Okay, so we castle. Now he cannot castle here. He cannot castle here because the queen's looking here. So the next plan of action for me is to not really interested in exchanging pieces now. Yep. In case he takes, we take back and we still control the open file. Let's say I take, he takes. Yeah, he's actually blundered. He's actually blundered. Yep. Now I can win this piece. I can actually win this rook now. Baby goat has crumbled under pressure. Not expected from someone from US. I mean, the land of famous Bobby Fischer. Should we give him another chance? Not really. Let's play with another opponent. We are 1627 rated now, and I think if we win 8 points per game, yeah, 3 more games would do it. Let's just focus now, so we can do it before 9:30 today. We're playing June Bucket from United States, another US player, and I hope she plays well. It's very similar to the game I played earlier, but Rema Chess says she wanna play. Yes, Rema, let's go for a game. I'll send you a request after this one. Okay, so the same position that we got in the earlier game. Now in case he develops his bishop, we are happy to pin. Okay, so he doesn't. He's more worried about the pawn. Let's just develop the bishop here and then castle. Yep. Now my plan is to just move this pawn forward. He cannot move this forward. I can just take. Let's okay, yeah, this makes sense. Anthony says rematch coward. Okay, I'll get you. Were you the player I played before? I'll give you a rematch in case you want to. Okay, goodbye rematches. See you later. Okay, so here we win a pawn, but I'm not sure if we want to take it, because winning this pawn will mean he will have an open file here. I don't really want to do that. So let's just attack this file first. Yep. Attacking this would mean I can play this now. He can play this bishop, I take, he takes with the queen. Or in case he decides to move his queen somewhere else to get away from this pin, is also a valid move. Okay, so he does that. Now I can move in. Now this makes sense. Also, I want to play this somehow. Yep. Now this is a deadly move. Oh, how could I miss that? Yeah. Oh God, how could I miss that? The knight was not pinned. Okay, let's do this. I actually blundered a knight. How did I miss that? So here I should have played bishop here. He couldn't have done this. So this was a missed opportunity there. Now my threat is to... What? He cannot take because this is mate. He's actually blundered a piece again. So this levels up the game, guys. He cannot take... okay, let's do it. Another free piece. And we win the queen. Okay, let's go. So this is resignation from Anthony Chess. In case you are free, I would like a match again. I'm not really running away from a rematch, but okay, let's see. This saves the... Okay. If I play this, like he does get a knight, but I do get 2 pawns. Yep, I'm still 4 pawns ahead, so it should be winning. Anthony Holden, in case you are playing... okay. So in case I exchange, I'm not really down a piece. I'm already winning, so I should just advance the pawns now. Okay, resignation, and we reach 1635. Okay, so Baby Goat has sent us a request again. Anthony is still watching. Let's go for the Scandinavian defense again. Close to the same game we played earlier, like 2 games before. Anthony played the same opening. Anthony Holden, by the way, if you are wondering, if you're watching this stream, I'd like to know if you play over the board chess. I'm actually completely a online chess player. I've never played on the board chess, and I'm planning to start playing on the board. And I'd like your suggestions or opinions if you want to. I'd like to start with the over the board chess. Okay, so the thing is, we have pinned his queen again. But the thing is, he still... Okay, so this needs some calculation. I think I will eventually win a pawn out of this. Looks like it. But seeing how motivated Anthony is to play this game, I feel he will give us a good fight. Baby Goat 92. He has the option of pushing this pawn forward, but then I just take, he takes, I take back with the rook, and we eventually get a pawn out of it. Or he can choose to like go back with the bishop, but then again I win this. So in case we win this game, we will like almost be close to 1650. We will win 8 points out of Anthony. So we will reach 14. Okay, so he plays that. Now is a very important move for him to play. Let's just so this was actually a good move. Should have taken with the pawn. We actually blundered a knight now. Blundered a rook, by the way. So let's say we play this, he just takes. We get nothing out of it. Let's just develop. Takes. Okay. Okay, so should I don't think I should win this pawn because it's actually a poison pawn. Let's play this and then develop the bishop. Baby goat 92 has got ourselves into some trouble. He's actually up material. He's up a full piece, not a full piece, but a rook. Up the exchange, or I think they say in. Okay. If I move this. Okay, so this is checkmate. Yeah, this is mate. Yep. Oh god, I'll have to play a game again now. Let's go for another one. Well played, Anthony. That was quite a game. We're playing Kostas Bemovo from Poland. Okay, let's see how he plays. Let's just continue with the development, playing some fast moves firstly. Can play this or can play this. He cannot play this because, okay, thank you very much. This is actually quite a easy victory for us. So this should be resignation now. I actually hung the piece. Let's just castle. Now he wins back material, but we win back the material again. Threatening a mate, threatening to go in with the knight. Yep, this should be winning. What? So let's say I take, he does this. Let's say I give him a check, he does go back. I'm still up an exchange, right? Yep. I eventually win. Yep, I think this should be fine. So we win. It's very important to just exchange pieces now. Thank you very much. You should resign. What's the plan? I could have played this, but this, I move away. Yep. This is still not an... Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's play this. Takes. Okay. So can we play this? Yep. Let's plan this. Okay, so what is his plan? He moves there, I move in, he has to sacrifice his bishop, I win, and GG's. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, let's go. We are playing Yasinusta from Turkey. Turkey's ice cream is quite famous in India. He pins my knight, I pin his knight, he moves his pawn forward, I take. Okay, so he doesn't want to do that right now. I take now, and I take this pawn as well. I move forward, and everything's well. in case he takes this, this pawn on d file is very weak. Even if he doesn't take it, it's very weak. Yep, he is giving us a pawn. Giving us a pawn. Now the thing is, his what? So his what exactly was that? I can still play this. What kind of move was that? Like, it did develop his bishop, but it gave me an opportunity to cut here. Now I think my plan is to just, even if I get my bishop here, this is a good file. Yep. Okay, in case I move here, he does that again, but that helps me win a pawn, right? No, he will have guarded it. He cannot go back, right? So is his bishop trapped? No, he can play this. His knight is not trapped. He can play this, and I can then play this. I can eventually win this pawn then. So I do win a pawn from this exchange. What? Okay, so if I exchange, what does that solve? That solves nothing. Let's say I take. Yeah, I think I should exchange, because in case he takes, I take back with the knight. He would have to save his knight again, and then I can protect either of these two pawns. Takes back, moves back with his knight. I play this. Yep, his knight is pinned. Yeah, I think this is a good strategy. Like, pinning his knight. What is it doing, man? Okay. So he basically won. Pawn. Yasinusta. In case he goes back with the rook, I think this makes sense. He should go back with the rook. Yep. Now the advantage for me lies nowhere. Okay. I want to get both my rooks here so that I can attack this pawn. And this looks to me a passer again, in case I can win this. Okay, so he wants to. Huh. So now I should move in with the king and then do something. Cannot play this. I should get in with my king now. Yep. This was a bad move. Thank you very much. Yep. I knew that move was a blunder the moment I saw this. This should not have been played. This should not have been played because this gave me some time. I think we were both equally in terms of equally far away from this pawn, but playing this move gave me an edge, and I think they should be winning now. Okay, so he is busy guarding this pawn. I should gobble up this. Okay. It's very tense. Okay, should I get my king? This was a blunder. Shouldn't have played that. Okay, so controlling this, and then I can move my king forward. I control this file and then slowly move forward. Yes, Inista. He did give us a good fight, but I think this is winning. In case I don't blunder this, I think this should be the second last game before we reach 1650. I think we will win this one and continue with the momentum in the next game. Okay. And now we move forward. Not yet. In case he moves there, we just win this pawn. There's not much info to play now. Okay, so he's planning to give us some nonsense checks. Victory, guys! Finally, 1543 rated now. Now let's see if we can win this and reach 1650. We are playing someone from Italy, LAUV 32, and this should be the final game, guys. I don't think I can screw this up. I really want to sleep now, but let's get on with it and win it. Focus and win it. Hey Remaches, yeah, let's play after this. I hopefully reach 1650 after this, and let's see. Okay, so we win this. He cannot, he doesn't want to play this because. Oh, oh no, 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 no. Hello, UV32. Come on, man. Give me my final victory. I think I've got a pleasant position out of the start, like the starting position, the opening, and from here it shouldn't be a task. I don't want to exchange pieces. I like my pieces on the board because since I'm ahead in development, I don't think it's smart for me to exchange pieces. Like all his pieces are on like the back rank, and my just queen needs to move forward, and I will be done with the development. Moving my bishop on this diagonal is something I think I should be considering. Yep. Now my plan is to get my bishop here and play this so I can win this pawn. But since our opponent is 1600 rated, I don't think he's dumb enough to fall for these small little dirty tricks. Also, I want to get my rook into the game. Okay, let's get a rook into the game. Now this can be played. Yep. This looks a move. Yep. Playing this, and then this is what I am hoping for now. Because playing this would mean simply he can take my bishop, and I'm left with a weakness there. Not exchanging pieces now. Like he's giving us one move threats, but I don't really see some plan in it. I mean, there's no piece attacking this. Like he's just moving his knights forward. I mean, but I don't really see any weakness for me. I can play this now and then, or even this just doesn't do anything for him. Let's continue. Okay, so he can play this. Yep. So in case he doesn't see this somehow, I think our this d pawn is falling now. Okay, so he doesn't see this. Now let's continue. Moves back, we move forward. Now this can be played. Okay. Now where is the attack? Can we, like, there's something called Greek gift in chess, but I don't really see how it. Let's say I takes, check, moves here. How do I move in with the queen is the question. Should I start a Greek gift now? I am considering it, but I don't really see how can I get my queen into the game. Like, let's say I take, he takes, uh, check, he moves his king, let's say on h1, And then there is no continuation for the plan. I think I should get my knight here, and then that can put some pressure. It's very tempting to exchange pieces, but I don't really see why should I. I mean, I don't really want to exchange pieces in the start opening because I'm up development. My pieces look good. Like this knight is jumping here, and this knight is getting into the game. This rook can come in. So I think I have a slight edge on him right now. Now this pawn is weak, so how do we defend? Let's play an ugly looking move. Now I want to get here. Okay, so he's attacking this twice. Now let's play this. He can play this, and okay. So basically he has shut his options on the now this and then this. Yep. It's very like his bishop, light square bishop is not doing much. What? Takes. I had an edge somewhere, but I don't see I have it now because let's say he takes. Okay, I take, and this bishop gets activated. Okay, so we have that. Oh, okay. So he has to take it with the pawn now. Good enough. Good enough me. Takes. Yep. Now this makes sense. This. He makes this move. I can go here. Yep. Now it makes sense. Now my plan is to just get my queen here and oof. Okay. No, but still, I don't think he can. Yep, he cannot. In case he takes, I just take this pawn and threaten a checkmate. And the threats are still real. Elizabeth. Okay, so let's continue. Yep. His queen is hanging. His queen will have to take it now. Oh, it would have been cool if had I. It would have been cool if I had a smothered mate in there, but close to one. So should I take it with the pawn? Okay, I take it with the rook. Now this is hanging. And okay. So we're finally about to reach 1650. When I started the stream, I was not really sure that I would win 50 points in a day, but here it is. We are about to. Okay, should I? Yep, I think I should move in with the pawn now. Rook cannot be played. This, like, he can play this, but then I can move up with my king, and he doesn't really have a mate. Yep, you don't really have a mate, my friend. I hope he doesn't have a stalemate though. Okay, so exactly 1650, guys. What a game. Okay, Rema Chess, if you are online, just a moment. I think I did see her, Rema or him, send a friend request. Uh, Friends. How do I send her a request now? Okay. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, I am sending. Let's go. It's very. I feel very happy when my subscribers or my friends play with me online. Like, I know playing online chess is playing with opponents that are strangers to you most of the time, but while playing chess, you can often make friends. Now, my plan here is to cannot push and cannot ignore. Okay, so we win some material here. Let's take. Hmm. Now, this makes sense. We are threatening to win this, threatening to win this. He can drop back though. Okay, so now this becomes a move. In case he takes, we take with the rook, and also I want to develop my dark square bishop. I certainly do not want to take his knight because this will open up this file for him, and that's very deadly. Okay, so this wins a piece. I hope. No, it doesn't, but it wins a pawn though. No, it wins a piece. Okay. So now let's take it. Uh, his knight is protecting this. So can I play this? But he will just defend. So I will have to play this. This looks good. This looks good because had I played my bishop here, I would have stopped my, like, look, if I play my bishop here, he could have simply played this. Okay, so he's attacking, but I am happy with him exchanging the pieces because I am up material and I win a rook as well. So what should be the next move? Developing this is okay. And this is in the air. Let's threaten this. I think I made a blunder somewhere. I took takes. I made a blunder somewhere. Okay, so he's planning to win this. Should I play this? But then this will hang. Or should I play this ugly looking move? Yep, looks to me the only move that saves the pawn. Okay. Okay. So here I want to exchange pieces now because this bishop is actually quite strong. The thing that is working for me is that I have a pawn up and I have majority on the queen side. King side? Yeah, king side it is. It's actually very intense now because he is winning this pawn. I can save it though. Yep. Now this is a deadly move. Do we have anything? Okay, let's say I move here. He takes. Yep. Let's continue with what we are doing best. Now takes is he's winning a pawn there, and it's even what? Why would you do that? I want to start expanding on the queen side. Yep. I need to get this up. What? So this is a draw. A draw is what it is. Good game. This was actually a very good game. I mean, the quality of play here was top notch. So we both played around an accuracy of 77, 70, 78-ish. And this was where I had some edge. Okay, so should I have taken with the bishop is what it is. Let's say I should have taken with the bishop. He would have taken takes. Overall a good game. Okay guys, see you tomorrow. It was an excellent stream. I streamed after quite a long time, and it was very happy for me to see you guys watching my stream. Do consider subscribing, and those of you who played with me, Rema Chess and Anthony Holden, it was an excellent game of chess that we played, and thank you for playing. See you tomorrow guys.